This summer, coming to a supermarket near you. There's going to be a great new Hi-C flavor with an outrageous fruit taste. And what are we going to call it? Ecto Cooler. Hi-C Ecto Cooler. Slimer's new fruit drink. You've been warned. Wow.
We're back here at Rapid Fire 11. Team Blue upset Team Black. I'm here with my partner here, Scott Rambo. What did you think about today's games?
Oh, baby, it was an unbelievable day of events. You couldn't ask for a better way to end the game, the tournament, I should say. And it was just a fantastic day of hockey.
Absolutely. Let's first talk about horrible day, Team White. They had a bad day. They went 1-4-1. Only 3 points in this whole tournament. I mean, they got some stars. Barbieri, Logan. I mean, where did they go wrong?
Well, here's what the problem is with Team White. Team White is always, as far, I'm going to say, 4 tournaments, they've been probably top seeded. Going into every tournament, they are expected to take home the Knowles Cup, and they never do. Why? Goaltending.
But why is it that Barbieri and Logan cannot produce points the way they should be in these tournaments? I mean, it's a questionable topic. I mean, Logan just doesn't put the puck in the net during these playoffs.
Well, here's the problem. Barbieri is one of the top players in the tournaments.
I would
Okay,
agree.
and he because of his defensive mindset and because of how smart of a hockey player he is. He plays defensive hockey because he doesn't have enough defenders to play defensive hockey with him. So therefore, his offensive flair suffers.
I have to agree with that. But, I mean, I guess the next worst team on the list is going to be Team Red. I mean, no question about it. Peruvev started out hot against BDN Rock and then completely fell off the map.
Well, the Big Russian had a humongous breakdown. I don't think we've ever seen a breakdown as bad as this. 10 goals in a game. It was flat out embarrassing.
And if I recall, I mean, there was only 20 shots, I think. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if you do the math, it's 50%.
50%. That's not a good number. That's not something that the Big Russian wants to see on his records. From what I heard, he swore off goaltending altogether after this embarrassing display.
Maybe you should do something different, like cooking or something.
Yeah, or I can't think of anything that a communist would do, but something that a communist would do.
Probably spread communism.
Yeah, that's probably what he would do.
Well, there was some bright moments for Team Red. They have a young star, Joey Panisi.
Joey Panisi was one of the only ones producing. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to get by, and it wasn't enough to bring them into the
He
championship
just
game.
did not have the cast to bring that team over the hump.
Absolutely not, and there were some promising, not stars, but promising players that were playing for the team that just didn't produce, and they suffered, and that's what it came down to there, Chuck.
Well, let's get down to Team Blue. I mean, second in the tournament. You know, they had a good tournament. Not spectacular by any means, but you know, they got to that game against Black, and they took control and they won in the end.
They did, and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that it's not always about the best players, but it's about heart, and it's about determination, and that's what they had. They went into this tournament wanting the cup, and they got it in the end, Chuck.
It seemed like they were just a team of averages because finishing with only 2 wins, 1 loss, but 3 ties, they just could never get that enough scoring generated where they could be like a top-notch Black. But it seemed like in the playoffs, they took advantage of some weak goaltending.
Well, here's exactly that was the key to every game they played in the playoffs was their goaltending.
And it's stunning because Corder had a good tournament. I mean, he did play very well. I mean, he held Black in a couple games.
He did have a good tournament. I think the difference was that Estes had a better tournament. Estes was fantastic the entire tournament. Some people could argue that he probably should have been the MVP of the tournament.
Well, we're going to get to Team Black now. 3 straight Knowles Cups, going for a 4th. Very disappointing for them.
Very big disappointment. I know a lot of people were rooting for Team Black. A lot of people expected Team Black to win. I mean, with a cast such as Sean Beatty and Sean Rock, some could argue the greatest to play the game. It's hard to say that they did not take home a Knowles Cup.
Well, we'll see the stat line here. Sean Beatty, 8 games played, 10 goals, 14 assists for 24 points. That's a new tournament record.
It is, and you know what? Like I said before, the heart and the determination of Team Blue shut down Team Black, despite the scoring and the playmaking of Sean Beatty and the fantastic display that Sean Rock put on throughout this entire tournament.
The truth is, though, I mean, as good as players they are, they can't just do everything by themselves.
And that's a good point. It says something for Team Black when they take home 3 Knowles Cups when it's just Sean Beatty and Sean Rock producing. It says a lot. They're taking on everybody else, every team, basically just the 2 of them. They just couldn't get it done this tournament.
Let's get to talk about the finals now. Great finals. Beatty gets the first goal. Team Black just seems like they're on the road to another victory. But then, shortly after, Doug Kubek with a great burst of speed through the middle puts one past Kovar.
Well, you take a look at the MVP of this tournament. Kubek comes out of nowhere, and he just stepped up his game. He's always been a great player. He's always been a fantastic player. But we've never seen him step up his game to the point that he stepped up this tournament. And he took the bull by the horns, and he really helped lead the team to victory in the championship.
The stat line on Kubek, 9 goals, 7 assists, and 8 games played for 16 points. After the 1-1, what do you know it? Doug Kubek again.
Doug Kubek once again scoring a humongous goal, taking the lead 2-1. And that was the turning point of the game right there, I think. That was that put Blue on top. That probably boosted their confidence. And, that basically did it. That summed it up.
Well, I mean, we all think that Team Black is out of it. 30 seconds to go. And what do you know it? Beatty takes the puck up the ice, over the red line. See Sean Rock at front, throws it to the front. Saved. But then Rock tips it in with 30. I mean, this is just unbelievable story. I mean, you can't hide the fact that they're just a great duo.
It really is. And see, what I loved about that play is when I was watching there down on the ice and I was watching the play commence, you saw Sean Beatty and Sean Rock connect, nod to one another. They knew exactly what they were going to do, and they did it. And you know what happened? The puck wound up in the net. We were saying previous to that play, we were saying in the beginning of that game that you cannot let Sean Beatty or Sean Rock walk through your crease because things like that will happen. You let up a rebound, one of them are going to put it in, or it will be tipped in off the shot.
Well, from there we go to the shootout.
Look at this.
And what do you know it? Rock scores. Craig Cluda scored that first goal. Beatty misses, and wouldn't you know it, Doug Kubek off the post.
That's unbelievable. You know what? It's ironic. It really is.
Corrali misses.
And he tries to get the backhand, but he
5 shooters gone. We have 1 more left. It's Sean Sapphire, the captain of Blue, and boy did he come through for this Blue team.
You want to talk about Mr. Clutch? I'm surprised that Sean Sapphire didn't get some kind of award or some kind of.
He needs something.
Team Blue does not come out on top without the superb shootout goal by Sean Sapphire.
So you see, the difference now is that someone like Beatty, he lives for the award. He likes the glory. Sean Sapphire doesn't need the award. He just likes the wins.
And you know what? That's admirable. And you know what? That shows a good team captain, that he's out there for the team and not for himself.
All right, well, we got to wrap things up here at Rapid Fire 11. I want to thank my partner, Scott Rambone, for a great day in the booth.
Thank you very much there, Chuck.
We will see you in March for Rapid Fire 12, right back here in East Moriches. Rapid Fire 12, check it out. See you guys soon.
This is Scott and the Rammer, signing off.
You got it.